Alrighty guys, so you guys went and got yourself the Hart 40 volt string trimmer, and you want to know how to put it together. Pretty simple. Take your piece here, set it down a little bit. You're going to take the other long piece, names for stuff, right? Why would I use the right names? Put a little plastic cap on here, push the button, pull it off. Okay, line your button up. Right here there's a notched out spot, or a spot that's raised up a little bit. Just slide it right in. Back it up just a little bit to get it to that bowl to come through the little itty bitty hole there. Tighten her down. Nice little twisty knob here. That's simple. Now, it doesn't have to be super tight, just tight enough that you can't pull it off, you know? I mean, we could tighten it further if you wanted to, but there's really no point. Next thing is going to be the handle. So a nice little clip there. Just back that off. Shouldn't take a lot of effort to back it off either. And you're going to try to find yourself a place that's comfortable for you. And it's going to take it and slide it right on there. Push a little bit, but then you're going to hold it to where it feels comfortable. I think, even though I am sitting down, I think right there feels kind of comfortable for me. So you're going to put your bolt back through there, then take your wing nut, tighten her down. Now you can leave her loose for now if you want, that way you can stand up and get a better feel for it, or you can just tighten it down because you're fairly confident that you got it to where you wanted it. Push on it, make sure it's tight. You're done with that. Now for the guard, and the guard is pretty simple too. Little bolt here. We're not even going to worry about getting a screwdriver out. Because this isn't something that really has to be overly tight for demonstration purposes of showing you how to build it, or how to put it together. And as soon as we find that hole again, there, I'm a dummy. I am a dummy sometimes. There we go. So there's a little notch in here. Lines up with this notch. Slide it in. Put your bolt through there and tighten her down. I could go get the driver out. Put a flathead bit on it. Get it in here nice and tight. But I'm going to do that in a minute, off camera. But for right there, that's good enough. I mean, it's not even moving, so that'll be fine for now. It does come with a little bit of extra string, so toss that off the side because you don't need that right now, because you can see there's string in the head. It's got a nice little push button here to put more string out when you need it, and it is pre-wound. Now when you got your trimmer, hopefully you pulled the battery out and put it on charge immediately. It does take a couple hours to charge. I think this is about 3 hours. I think. I could be wrong, but I think I got home 3 hours ago, put it on charging, and just finished charging. So they do ship it mostly drained. That's for safety purposes. So it's real simple. You're just going to take it, line the grooves up, snap her in, and she's ready to go. go. Nice. Nice. So you're ready to start trimming. Some of the reviews, one of the people that reviewed it said that it's quite a bit loud for an electric tool. Well, I mean, there is moving parts in there. And a lot of the noise is from the trimmer head, which is the string breaking the air, pushing the air aside, and hitting things. I mean, the motor itself is a little loud, but you got 40 volts. It's not 20 volts, guys. This is 40 volts. So it's going to be a little louder than 20. A little bit of math, a little bit of thinking. You know. Anyway, that's how you assemble it and get it ready to go. Doesn't take a few minutes. And, well, I think I'm going to start trimming. Well guys, after trimming the yard, the inside of the fence, I mean that took me maybe 20 minutes. I mean seriously, it didn't take long at all. And a lot of that time I was just moving the camera around, so whatever. This inside the fence with the gas trimmer used to take about an hour. And that's just because you had to keep playing with the throttle, choke, all that other crap. Plus you had to, stop every once in a while to, pull more string out because the button didn't quite work right or whatnot. This button worked perfectly. I double tapped it, pulled out too much string a couple of times, but it cut it off just fine. I have a habit of doing that. But I'm impressed. I mean, she tore through the weeds in this yard, and the tall grass in this yard, pretty quick, pretty easy. Got around the fire pit, got around the wood pile. There's a tree growing out there. I really didn't think I should trim that up. It didn't do too well with trimming of a tree, the thick stuff, but I don't expect it to. Even the gas-powered ones don't do a great job unless you have the right kind of string on there. Job, though. I mean, really, I've let the yard get out of hand and take control, but I think she did a beautiful job. Lightweight, easy to move with. I mean, you could probably see I was not having a problem moving. And there's a video from 3-4 years ago where I was just limping through the yard with a trimmer because part of it was my back, and then part of it's the weight of the trimmer and being hot and everything else. And it's like 85, 90 degrees out today. I'm just drenched in sweat, and she ripped right through stuff. Didn't wear me down, didn't weigh me down, didn't give any kind of problem. She does have a high and a low feature on here. I didn't try the low, I kept it on high. I didn't really run into anything where I felt the need to go to a low speed. So that might be something to play with at some point. Maybe it would have done a little better job on some of the thicker spots if I would have put it on low. But I didn't really care. Manicured look. I was just going for getting it done. Bam. If I was going for a manicured look, I'd have trimmed before I mowed. That way I could have mowed up all the trimmings and shredded them up, and I probably wouldn't have waited 2 weeks to mow and had clumps all throughout the yard if I was going to do that anyway, because that's just kind of stupid to manicure your yard when you got clumps all through it. I've been busy. I'm not going to lie. As you can see, there's quite a bit of weed pulling I got to do. But for trimming, this thing is a breeze. I love it. Thank you, Hart. I was wanting the cultivator attachment, but I couldn't find it at Walmart. So, but I just love that. You pull the button, she starts up. What more could you ask for? Excellent tool, well worth the money, well worth getting rid of the headache of the old ones. I don't have to deal with them anymore. I don't have to, it's a pain. Put a link for this down below in the description if you want to check that out. It is phenomenal. Bye.